I watched a ton of boring surgical videos about deplane and SMAS facelift
Oh,
incisions.
look at this thing. It's so realistic. My daughter loves poking at
Okay,
it.
so I can learn what's going on and what the little variations of it are. I took all that information and simplified it into terms that we can all easily understand. I'm not a surgeon. This isn't medical advice. Don't be dumb. Every surgeon has a slightly different way of doing it. This is the most common incision for a facelift on a woman. The incision starts along the sideburn to the front of the ear. See how he's pushing the ear down and where it creases the face? They go right along that crease there. Then you see this little thingamajiggy that sticks out in your ear? That's called a tragus. Going right along the edge of the tragus, not inside, not outside, is a great place to hide the scar. Then they pop the incision out a tiny bit and go straight down, like an upside down hockey stick. Now the part of the ear that goes farthest towards the back, when they press that down where that meets the hairline, they mark that point. But they don't travel all the way up inside the back crease of the ear. A lot of surgeons wrap around the back of the earlobe and then connect that line straight to the previous mark on the hairline. The incision then follows the hairline down into the neck, usually stopping around the height of the earlobe. If the surgeon doesn't have to remove that much skin, the incision can be shorter. If the surgeon has to remove more skin, the incision will come further down the hairline. Now, there are some variations on this that people really don't pay attention to, but they should. There are some techniques where instead of wrapping around the front of the sideburn, you can actually keep it behind the sideburn up into your hair. Now, that might seem like the best option because then the top of the scar would be hidden inside your hair instead of along the front of your hairline. Makes sense, right?
I like it.
However, the problem with this is when you're pulling the face skin back, if there's a lot of skin that needs to be removed, then the sideburn goes from here to pulled all the way up here. So now all of a sudden you literally have no sideburn and that makes it look like you're wearing a wig. I personally cannot afford to move my sideburn up because it will look crazy. Sometimes a surgeon will choose to put the incision line in front of the tragus instead of wrapping along the edge of it. Why would they do this? If you look closely here, you can see little dots, hair follicles, and oil glands that make it a very different texture than here, compared to a smoother, more porcelain skin. In someone that's got two very different skin types, it's better to put the incisions here so they don't bring this skin type over to the ear where it doesn't belong. And then there's always the lazy surgeons that do crazy shit like this, but that's just bad work. My surgery is coming up at the end of the summer. I will show you every step of the process, the good and the bad, because it would be so helpful for me if I could see a video like that right now, because I'm still questioning what a lot of things are going to be like, and I would love to know. I'll put it out there for all of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.